Well, hello everybody. It's time for another talking video. And I decided I wanted to do a part 3 of talking about Jersey Shore. This time I wanted to focus on a certain topic. And I put a poll up on YouTube with 4 different suggestions on what I should talk about. But only one of them was going to be the answer. It was going to be either the infamous Ron and Sam relationship, Angelina's life and drama, what goes on in Family Vacation, or the cast's family life. And from what I saw, most people voted on the infamous Ron and Sam relationship. So we are going to talk about that today. So, the story of the most toxic relationship in the series, the Ron and Sam relationship. So, Ronnie and Sammy have had a crazy relationship throughout the whole OG series. When they first arrived through the door, Mike was actually laying eyes on Sammy. But then Ronnie stole his thunder and took her from him. And that's what started their relationship. And sometimes they're handling their relationship really well. But before you know it, their relationship can go south really fast. It first started to go south in one scene and these guys were tormenting Ronnie and Sammy on the boardwalk. And then Ron starts to get really upset. He starts saying his signature line, "Come at me, bro." And then and Sammy's trying to pull him away from before he starts any more trouble. And Ronnie just like pushes her back. And Ronnie immediately starts to go fight the guy that is teasing and harassing him on the boardwalk. And leave it in Sammy in the dust. And they immediately start to go into a full-on brawl. While Sammy and some of the other boys are trying to pull them off. Later on, Sam and Ron have a talk, and then they break up, only for them to make it up in a fast manner. What else about this relationship? Let's see. Well, I know. Ron and Sam have had a few fights in their relationship. The most memorable one belongs to season 3. Season 3, I think, was one of the most vicious Ron and Sam fights I've ever seen in my life. I don't know whose fault it was. I feel like both of them were at fault for what they did. After Ron got really upset with Sammy and just made their room a mess while Mike was watching the whole thing. And Ron goes to the club with the others. Then later on, while he's still there, Sammy shows up and makes the biggest mistake of her life. And she got up and called out to all the Guidos in that club to come dance with her. I think she was doing that to make Ronnie jealous. Boy, did that backfire. Ronnie took off back to the house and in turn destroyed all of her stuff. when Sam came back to find that, she got really furious at Ronnie. He confronted and hit him on the deck that's right above the shore store. And Ron thinks maybe she was a bit at fault because of what she did at Karma. I do agree that Sammy was a little bit at fault for pulling that on Ronnie. But also, Ronnie was completely at fault for destroying her stuff. So, with that, Sammy decides to leave the shore, only for her to come back in a few episodes later. They had a few good parts of their relationship. Another experience that cracked was in season 2 when they were casting in Miami. One of the biggest sparks was when Ronnie hooked up with a cocktail waitress at a club in Miami, which is what sparked that note that Snooki, JWoww, and Angelina wrote. Sammy soon found out about that and confronted Ron about that. But I think the one who was not expecting to get the real treatment was JWoww. Because that note led to her and Sammy having in a huge fight in that kitchen. From what I've learned, you absolutely do not mess with Sammy. She may be a sweetheart, but you do not mess with her. I don't know, but if that was between them, I don't know why they were pulling such crap on Angelina. She swore like she wasn't part of that note. Snooki says she agreed to write it, but Angelina was just trying to play innocent. But that doesn't stop me from loving Angelina. I ain't never letting that go to waste. After Sam got back and Ronnie is left speechless knowing she's back, he tries his best to kind of improve himself to keep that from happening again. Dave wished he didn't leave the shore again and after that disaster. I like the stuff in season. I feel like that disaster that happened in season 3 is far more insane than the little Snooki and Gianni disaster that happened in season 4. I still cannot believe Snooki embarrassed Gianni that much that he just abandoned her in the streets of Florence. I feel like Snooki should have been a little bit more careful. What else? What else do I have to say about this relationship? Finally, in season 6, that seemed to be like their best summer of being in together. That's what kind of led them to be in a relationship for a much longer time, even after the series ended. Eventually, that ended, and Ronnie got stuck with someone who was a little bit of a nightmare on Ron, which probably made him almost regret getting rid of Sammy. I think that's the end of what I have to say. Thank you.